To create your undercut, take a piece of the underlay that you're going to be using. Now, I'm going to be using a 3mm polyfoam with a vapor barrier. On top of that, take a piece of the flooring you're going to lay. In this instance, I'm going to be using 14mm engineered floor. Now lay that on top, face down. Take a sharp saw and starting from the front and working to the back, very gently at first, just so you can get past the delicate bits of moulding without damaging. Work your way from the front to the back. And once you've got your line all the way around, so this can sometimes be a bit tricky. Sometimes the saw will stick. Okay, now once you've got your line all the way around, then you can start to work all the way through the door frame. Work your way around to the back. Now, once you've undercut that, remove your underlaying timber, and you'll probably find that the whole thing should just pop out. There we go. Now, the idea of this is that when you put your flooring in, it sits on top of your underlay, but slides under there perfectly to give you a very neat finish around these bits of moulding. Okay, simple as that. Now there you go, you can see right underneath the door frame there. Now when you slide your flooring and your underlay into position, you'll be able to see that you've got plenty of clearance there, so when your floor expands and contracts you won't have any problem with seeing any gaps underneath the facing, but you also have a good 3 or 4 centimeters clearance underneath, plenty of room for the floor to move. Okay, so that's the undercut. Now I'm fitting in a house where my customers have been very kind to let me film this, but they are expecting me to fit their floor this week as well. So I'm going to switch off now, I'll finish the room I'm in, and when I get to the door, I'll show you how to work around it using the undercut. Okay, so we've fitted the floor in the room and we're about to work out into the hallway. Now I've cut a board to size already, and all we have to do is slide that underneath. Now if you remember, we've got a gap under here of about 3 centimeters. So all we have to do is slide that under by about 1/2 centimeter, or at least until all these little gaps here in the profile have flooring under them. Now that's it in position, and what you end up with is an absolute perfect match to this profile without any silicone. So there's the finished thing. That's the undercut with the floor in place and the skirtings back on. So try it for yourself, and just remember, getting a professional finish is often just about knowing a few little tricks.